Hello, my name is Haji Bey, owner and founder of Performance Consultant. I was born in Senegal and speak French and two African languages, so if you notice my accent, there's an explanation behind it. I came to America in 1996 after graduating with a civil engineering degree, and I have been a construction estimator for the past 12 years. I started Performance Consultant in July of 2009 for several reasons. The first reason is to bridge the gap of commercial exchange between Africa and America. The second reason is to provide goods that are very difficult to access in African markets. And the third reason is to help American manufacturers sell their goods in African markets. We concentrate in the following sectors: construction, water supply, sanitation, mining industry, agriculture, power generation, solar energy, and finally, wind energy. But let's talk about some statistics, just to get a better view of the whole picture. There is a large trade deficit between West Africa and the United States. Just to get an idea, in 2007, the United States exported $14.4 billion of merchandise to West African nation, while West Africa exported $69.6 billion of merchandise to America. Simply put, America buys more goods from West Africa than West Africa buys goods from America. That really doesn't make sense, given the amount of goods that we manufacture in America, even when we consider the vast natural resources available in West Africa. The problem is a lack of export platform for American manufacturers. And this is where my company steps in. So, Performance Consultant main goal is to increase US exports to West Africa. Now, I don't anticipate my firm will make up the $55 billion of trade deficit, but who knows, maybe we'll get there. There is an overwhelming statistical data pointing to the benefit of exporting. Exporting creates more jobs for America, it increases revenues for companies, and also it helps the American government increase its revenues. In summary, Performance Consultant will sell American goods in West Africa. Now let's talk about the consumers. Who are the consumers? Our consumers are the African construction companies, the African farmers, the mining companies, the municipalities, the cities, and all these entities who have one thing in common. They currently don't have access to quality machines and quality equipment in their local African markets. This is where we step in. We step in by offering them a large selection of machinery and equipment along with a wide range of pricing. Our services are paid through commissions or a markup on the merchandise sold. Our consumers aren't only African though. We also help American companies enter the African market, especially manufacturers of products highly demanded in West Africa. Our services are fee-based for marketing and strategy services for American companies. We also bid on public and private jobs in West Africa to increase our revenues. And I would like to add an interesting comment about this topic is that there are many companies in America who manufacture products that are perfectly suited for African consumers, but they're not even aware of that fact. Now let's talk about the markets briefly. There are 280 million consumers in West Africa. There's an average of 7 construction companies per country, and there's a high unemployment rate in West African nations. So this is a very large market with an enormous potential for growth. And we are going to cover this market by acquiring established sales agents spread out throughout the region. In order to make them competitive, their revenue will be commission based. Let's talk about the advantage that our team present. With 2 offices based in the US and 2 offices based in Africa, we speak all the languages required to do business in Africa and in America. Of course, we are aware of the do's and don'ts when interacting with clients in both continents. We know the American market and we also know the African market. 2 of the officers from Performance Consultant own and successfully operate their respective businesses in Senegal. We have experience in importing goods to Africa. Mrs. Gay, one of our officers, routinely import chemical products from Europe. We also have experience in running a business in the African context. We have the engineering skills to assist in equipment selection and specifications. And a very important characteristic of performance consultants is that we are demand driven, meaning that we focus on products most demanded and we constantly adjust to market conditions in order to be competitive and performing. Thank you very much for viewing my video, and I hope to hear from you very soon.